Or yeah, we're gonna go with perception. Never mind. Not even gonna ask. 20. Yeah, 13.
So what you've seen so far, you can see that he just is really standoffish. He doesn't really know what to make of the other beastmen. He's sort of keeping his distance from everyone, and he
All right,
just seems relatively traumatized.
makes
You,
sense.
no, you
Yeah,
don't
maybe
know
we should
what
ask
by
him.
though.
Yeah, maybe it's worth asking if this is something that was done to him by the villagers, or if this was a pre-existing condition. This massive scar he has.
Okay. Um.
Scary.
So it's hour 4 of your watch. So the camp is on the side of a hill. So here, hold on, let me clear the board. Uh, that is
So,
okay. So right now the camp is like this. So camp fires in the middle, tents here, tents here, uh, tents here. And you guys are keeping watch from like around here, I would say. The path goes like this. And then this is the mountain up here, and then this is the decline down there. It's very rocky surface, and from the rocks around here, you see a small boy fall peeking from behind one of the rocks. The other beastmen haven't seemed to notice him.
Do you guys see that up in the rocks?
They look.
I kind of point in the general direction of this little boy.
Is that a human child?
It
Carrick,
might be.
go check. And Wild Fist is walking behind you as you approach the
Walking
rock.
behind me.
If you decide to approach the rock.
I'll. It'll probably better off if I approach this boy myself. We don't want to scare him off before we can. Yeah, before we know anything.
All right then.
did this did this wake me up?
So yeah, I kind of stealth up to the boy. Maybe
Okay.
take like a diverted path.
I snore deeply.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
Hey,
So like around the left of the rock, I would say.
Yeah, whichever path is gonna make me, or provides better coverage.
As you start to circle around the rock, you see the boy. He's still peeking around the rock. It's around midday, so you can see that he notices the beastman, but he doesn't notice you walking from behind him.
Alright.
He has a relatively disheveled appearance, and you can see that one of his arms is missing, his right arm.
oh
Missing.
no.
Alright, I'm going to let's see, how do I want to approach this? I'm gonna make an attempt to grab him, I guess, and like cover his mouth. Yeah.
Okay. That would be a. That's a strength check. Yeah.
Who
Well-
needs a friendly elf appearance?
I'm stealth, and it's a boy.
Yeah. So I would say you have advantage on hitting him
Alright, I'm cool
or
with that.
grappling him. Okay. Well, yeah, that advantage really helped. So, how do you approach this boy?
Alright, so I grab him, mouth's covered. I go, "Are you gonna be quiet?"
You can. He doesn't seem to be resisting at all, and you just nod silently.
Alright, I slowly like lower my hand away from his mouth. Go, what are you doing here?
He turns around and looks at you, and he says, he starts speaking in a foreign language that you don't understand. He seems to be talking at 1,000,000 words per mile.
It's not Orc, Elvish, Common, or Dark Tongue.
No,
Is it
Is
draconic?
he?
you don't know you're asleep.
Oh, I'm just. Oh yeah, that's.
Can I try saying it to him in any of those languages and see if he picks up on any of them? Just
Ye-
being like, can you understand me?
Yes.
Alright, so I go through each of them, asking each time, can you understand me? Can you understand me? Can you understand me?
The boy responds to Orcish. And
Alright,
cool.
so I know Orcish, so we can talk. Alright, so this conversation is happening in Orcish from this point forward.
okay,
And, I said, so I'm sorry, I didn't catch what you said the first time. I didn't understand whatever language that was. So why are you here exactly?
he points up the mountain. Orc tribe, me part of Orc tribe, killed up there.
Your Orc tribe was killed up there and you're part of it? But you're a human.
Oh no.
Strong Orc.
Strong Orc. Are you a half Orc or are you a human?
Orc strong. You can see
Orc.
his features. He's very obviously a human.
Okay.
But he's
just,
as strong as an orc. Come on.
I kind of like mutter underneath my breath, oh my god, you're gonna be best friends with Pal.
I don't think so. But
I go, alright, you're coming with me. And I kind of like grab him by his one arm that he has left
Oh.
and drag him back to camp.
okay. So you come out from behind this rock holding a child by one arm. He's around 13 years old. He has a very pale complexion with blonde hair, but brown eyes.
Okay.
As
Adam?
as you approach town, as you approach the camp back with this child, Wildfist and Nolgaz look at each other and they start speaking to you in common. Who's this? Where did this child come from? What did you figure out?
He claims to be from a destroyed orc camp, a little bit up the mountain. I don't fucking know what's up with this kid.
Orc.
He speaks Orcish better than I do, so I mean, at the very least, he's been a captive of theirs since he was young.
That's strange. I haven't heard of any orc tribes around those parts, but then again, we don't know the area, so
Yeah, unfortunately, I
guess-
don't either.
I guess
Osh might
anything
have
could
some
happen.
information.
Oh boy. So is Paul's getting woken up?
Stay
But
away.
we
I
can wait
wouldn't
till he
wa-
finishes his rest to question him. He needs the
Yeah,
rest.
that sounds good.
In the meantime, I think I'm gonna keep charge of this kid. You know, he'll be under my watch. Nobody touches him.
You're
Without
ever
I
vigilant,
say
never
so.
sleeping watch.
Yeah, when I do sleep, he's gonna become your problem. But
Okay.
you don't know this
Mom
yet.
and Dad.
I want to be the mom.
Mama
Done.
Paul. I don't think we can call Butts Dad anymore.
So yeah, I like pull some bread or something out of my pack and I hand it to the kid and tell him in Orcish, "You're gonna stay here for a while. Don't try anything funny."
Okay. He looks at you and he says, Vidarok. Me, Vidarok. What you?
With a rock. I am Carrick.
And he looks aside at you. Carrot?
Carrick.
Carrot!
I say it slower.
Daddy
And he
carrot.
starts chanting carrot as he munches on his
Fine,
bread.
Fine. Calm down. Just, it's fine. Carrot will do.
Carrot.
He's finished with his bread. He wipes himself off. Carrot strong, like orc, and he flexes his arm.
Ca-
It's not very
Carrick is
impressive.
strong in different
Arm.
way. I point up to my head. I go, strong here.
He lo-
See what he makes of that.
strong there. Show.
You'll see. Show. Let's see. What can I do to convince him? I don't know magic yet.
Give him a stimulating math problem.
In the equation y equals mx plus b, what does b refer to?
I just whisper something in Thieves' Cant and draw some symbols on a nearby rock.
The can't.
He looks
Just
at
a
these
demonstration of knowledge he doesn't know.
symbols, and he says,
Deal.
he starts examining it, and then you see him draw on the ground next to it, repeating the symbols, and he looks at it and he says, "This not strong. Carrot, carrot weak." And he just like
Carrot
grumps.
weak. Yeah, that's how I captured you and brought you back to this camp. So weak.
You see him get noticeably grumpy.
Yeah, that's right.
Carrot not so weak.
You'll see. I'll have a chance. Why do I care about proving myself? I'm strong. I'm
You
strong.
realize that
We'll
like you're
see.
talking to
You
him?
were so
Yeah,
offended
I
by
do.
this like 9-year-old who
I'm
can't
insulted by his challenge for my strength.
he
'Cause I'm
can't,
a very proud individual.
he
let's go.
can't speak Orcish properly, and you're fucking trying. So this is like
The
us, like, you know,
multilingual elf. You're
This,
like,
this is like playing Mario Kart with your 5-year-old cousin. Saying like, okay, I'll go easy on you, and then just completely doing everything in your power to fuck him up.
okay.
Alright, so yeah, I just kind of say, why the fuck do I care what you think? I say it in common though. I just go, Carrot strong. I point to the beastmen. Beastmen strong. You, quiet and nice.
He sort of like tilts his head and he like rubs it intently. Quiet, nice.
Yeah.
He doesn't really
Be
seem
quiet.
to grasp the understanding of those words. Quiet.
Just be quiet. Do you understand that? Do not make noise.
He claps his hand and
People are
puts his hands
sleeping.
up. Quiet.
No, he only has one hand.
Oh,
you can't-
he claps his chest. Quiet.
There we go.
Quiet.
Yeah. Just go to sleep.
Well, this quiet didn't work because it fucking woke me up. I'm a bitch ass little kid. So I'm a little confused waking up. What the fuck's going on?
Okay,
Wait,
if
is it-
you wake up, you won't be able to take your hit dice for your
I won't
full
be able to
rest.
what?
You have to take a full rest to gain your hit points.
Oh shit! No,
And
NBM,
it's only been 4 hours.
NBM. The kid is a slight disturbance in
Okay.
whatever dream I'm having of the fucking dragons and bunnies and shit.
Okay,
Mm.
so as this entire interaction is happening, Nolgaz and Wildfist are sort of looking inside at each other. They're sort of talking in Dark Tongue back and forth. They're like, "What do you make of this? I don't know. But it's a cub. I mean, there's no harm in keeping it around, just as long as it doesn't get in the way." And
They
they're
keep
they're
referring to the child as it.
no, they're referring to it as a cub. They don't understand
Oh,
what
yeah.
they're speaking.
Oh, okay.
And as this is happening, Nolgaz and Wildfist, they switch in their shifts with Mountain Gaze and Kolgraz. Kolgraz, as he walks out of the tent, he's sort of like scratching his head. He's obviously still groggy, but then he sees you with his child and he says, "Oh, well, that's interesting." And he walks up to you and he says,
I'll explain it to the whole camp in the morning, or after everybody awakes, because I'm sure the captain's gonna want to know about it too.
Gave
Just
birth in the night.
don't aggravate him in the meantime.
"Alright."
He's very easily excited.
Kolgraz is like, "Alright, you can count on me. I'll keep track of him." And then
Okay,
he
so while this is, I kind of want to
pack
talk to this kid
mom.
a little bit more as like this watch goes on.
okay.
Just kind of want to ask him like, how many orcs were in your tribe? Like, how strong were you guys? What attacked you? That
Okay.
kind of stuff.
So, Mountain Gaze and Kolgraz are sitting alongside you. He's sort of like jumping around, like swinging on Mountain Gaze's arm. Mountain Gaze doesn't seem to care. He sort of just grunts at him, sort of approvingly, sort of slightly in annoyance, and
What a good kid.
and